Import from pages folder. From pages, we need to check login page. Okay, fine. In the same way, we will take for inventory page also. I have created a variable. We will be taking for inventory also. In the same way, we will be taking for cart page also. We will be taking for checkout also. We will taking test JSON file also. So we can import a JSON like this. Import. Now, now we will have our major test case described. Under that, I will create multiple test cases. I will be creating around, say, let's create good 17, 18 test cases. Now, okay, one by one, let's create. Try to understand what I'm doing. Let's create e-commerce framework testing suite. Test dot right. Okay. So let me create variable for all this login page and all this. Let that we create for inventory page also. That we create for cart page also. And let me page create for checkout. Now, now what I do, I need to have a for each loop. So let's create a hook for it that will execute before each and every test. Okay. So let me have something hook. Let's create a hook. Test. dot for each. And I'm creating a for each. Okay. So here we will have, say, so if suppose we have five test cases, this will be executed five times. So now I want to initialize page object. Okay. So it will be initializing all the pages. Fine here. So how can I initialize? Simple. First page. Second is inventory. Third is our cart page. Fourth is our checkout page. Fifth is at the last, what I have to do? I need a starting point. I need a starting point from where our code will actually start. I need a starting point. So what can I do? I can give directly await login page dot navigate. Okay, so this is it. So this is the first thing which we have done. Write this down, guys. I will give you 5 minutes. We'll do it 2 3 days. Don't worry. We'll do it slowly, slowly. But you should understand. That is all. Now what I am going to do? I will be creating the test cases. Let's start with the creation of the test cases for login page. Okay, we will start with the creation of test cases on login page. Don't worry, because this is the position for time most of the people run from TypeScript, Playwright, or any of the frame. That's why I'm going slowly, slowly here. Okay, so this is the main describe. Under this also I will keep a one more main module which will have further test cases. Okay, so I am creating one more module. This is for main module. Okay. Under this, I will have multiple test cases. This will be for login page I will show you. So let's start with successful login. Let's start with successful login test cases. Okay, so I create a test over here, test case. TC01 I am creating. It is for successful login. So how can we verify? See, now let's start with our login page. Wait and watch what I am doing. If you see our login page, we have a test case for login. Okay. Now I have to pass two values, two string values over here. It will fill it out and click on it. Okay. And yeah, and I can navigate. Okay. So the navigate is fine. So I go over here. I just send the value, await. So I will take this data from test data. With our test data, this one. I will take this from test data, that is valid user and valid customer. See, themes are working now. Okay. No, you don't have to use static values. Valid user, what? Send these values and we can expect it. Okay. What we can do? Await, expect page, dollar, two, have URL. URL should have inventory.html. It should have inventory. Okay. This should be there. If it is, get login. This is the first test case I have. Okay. Now suppose I want to create a second test case with wrong username, okay, or invalid any credentials. Okay, so let's create a test case. Okay, this is the test case I am creating. Await login page dot login. Give invalid user data. Dash data dot invalid user. Comma, give any wrong password. You can take there also. I am giving hard coding here. Fine. No. So error message should be there. Okay. If you see login page, error message locator we have. Okay. See, we have a locator for that error message. Fine. So what it will be? Await that login page dot error message dot to be visible. Okay. It should be visible. Fine. So what should be the error message? So it should be if I give both wrong. So username and password do not match user. Okay, it should be something like that. Username and password does not match. So await. If it is doesn't, we will comment it out. Don't worry. Await. Expect. Login page. Dot. Error message. You have text. Okay, this should be there. My username, password is there. Just a second. So one more test I will. So this is the logged out user which we have created. Okay. So just I will be checking out. Okay, write down these two test cases. Then we will go with the third test case. Write down these two test cases. Let me write the test case for log user also. So, okay. So I will send the data. Okay, I am sending log user and value. I am checking the error is visible or not. The same thing I am taking. And to have test, what text should have? Okay. Write this third case test case. Then we will enter password field as empty. Let me create a test case for wrong password also. So if I give wrong password, what should be the error? So, or I keep password field as empty. I wait, login page. Just I am clicking on it. Okay. If I go over here, put it as empty, click on login, so addition, password is required. Copy this. So it should have await, back, login page, what, error message, you have text. Okay. It should be something like this. Okay. One more. I will check the placeholders also. So if I close it, so in this we have a placeholders. Okay. If I remove it, you will find placeholder as username and you will find as a password. If you inspect it, it will show you placeholder username. So that you verify this placeholder also. These are the 5 test cases I am writing over here for username page. Wait, but we have placeholder, comma, username, and same way I can have for password also. Copy this, I am giving for password also. Okay, so these two placeholders should be there. So I have created complete this login page. Yeah. Then we'll check about our category page also. Come on, guys, complete it. Okay. Now let's see few more test cases. So let me create test cases for inventory catalog page. I will be creating five another test cases. So here our describe start. What is the wrong coming? One function issue. Why it is showing is red in color? Why guys it is coming in red? Because it will show issues in data. I have to resolve now only. Why this is in red? Because if you do not resolve any, guys, you are also facing the same issue. You don't resolve the same thing at the same time, the issue will come. See, here is the issue. No. These are some EMS issues, EMS, data compilation issues. Okay, if I go over here, JSON file. Okay,
Sir, it may be to the JSON file. In JSON file, you may
yeah,
have to
what?
create the issue may be in the JSON file only. It is not able to read it.
Yes, yes, this
You
is the
have to
data.
maybe you have to name a parent key.
In the file known as TS JSON, TS config. You guys have the file known as TS config. Or if I do like this, guys, first, test data is equal to, mhm, this is also not working. This is the TS config.json. Okay, here I can do some changes. If it works, then it will fine. Then I have to see another options. So actually, it helps us to actually we there is a conversion, old conversion and new conversion between TypeScript and JSON, JavaScript. Okay, so that may cause. So for that, we already have some code. We need to put it into it. So see, we have a target. So is target there? Target is ES next. Okay. So if I take, so see, many times these issues comes, runtime issues. So if I go to compiler option, okay. So we have a resolve JSON module. So there is something known as resolve JSON module. Okay. So keep it as true, this value. And one ES model interoperability. That's true. Okay. These two options give us true. Right? Okay. This is how it looks. Find this, add this. So it will resolve the JSON module issue. Okay. Make sure comma is there. Right? Now, if you go over to your file, where is your file? See now this date issue has gone. So these issues are basically related to compilation. Okay. For that, you have to make some changes. Sometime you have to change this on your TS console, not JSON. Okay. So I made the changes here. You guys please also make it. If you don't have this file, give this command npx ts that dash init. Vishnath, are you getting it?
It's Abhinav.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Now we were over here. Fine. So now I need to make for inventory category. Now, now see, I have written username, password, login, everything. Every time I have given. I will not give it now. I will give just a describe main test case over here. Okay. Go inside it. Await. Inside it. Test. Dot. Before each. Now we are not verifying our login page. Okay. So for every page you have to login. Okay. Before each. Missing. Await. Fine. This is the first test case we are starting. This is not the first test case. This is before test, before every test case. Now I want to, as soon as I log in, I want to verify the landing page. Title of the landing page. Okay. If you go here, you log in. The title should be correct. Okay. This will be our test case number 6. I will be verifying the title. Fine. Guys, you have to practice it. Okay. Because now you are ready for interviews and all these things. Now, if you are lacking in any way, that is the practice. Give, await, back, inventory page, dot, page, title. Okay, we already have everything to be visible. Fine, it should be visible and it should have product. It should have product written. So I'm copying products over here. Okay, it should be products. So this is one of the test case I have written. Okay, these are six. Now suppose I want to increment a single value. So if you see the test data, I have products, okay, with backpage. So what I will do, if you see add to product, if you go to inventory products, there is add to product. Okay, we are clicking on it. Okay, I will send this data over here and it will click automatically over here. It will click automatically over here. Okay, it will click. I will send the data and it will click automatically. And as soon as you click say upon say this one over add, it will should become one. Okay, cart batch should have one. Okay, so how can I do? Let me create a seventh test case. So I will be sending await inventory build dot add product test data. We have products test data. Here if you check test data, go to products and send this back package. Now it will click. If you see this function, it will go over here. It will click on this thing. Fine, automatically, and one will be added to it. So if I check it out, so you have to do some tracing also of these things where the data is going on. Okay, if I am doing the coding, you guys are not doing that will be a failure. Wait, expect inventory dot. If you see, I go to inventory page. This I have commented over here. Cart batch. Okay, so let's check it out. Cart batch. This is a cart icon. Okay, So cart wedge is this. Okay, let's create it also. The cart wedge is there. Read only. I am picking as class. Okay. Make changes at your end. Now, if you go to your file, cart wedge has come and it should have text. What to have text as well. Okay, guys, write down these three test cases. Two test cases. Okay, guys. Once completed, you can shut down. Okay, I'm stopping the recording. We'll continue tomorrow with more test cases. Any issues, let me know. Vishnath, all good? Ajay, Neeraj?